So hello, everyone. Today is a beautiful day to have our final discussion on our Black History Month feature. We have with us our coordinator, Krystal Felix, who's going to share with us an overview of today's discussion and to share with us some of her experiences as she has coordinated all efforts to host Black History Month. And Krystal, are you there?
Yes, hi, I'm here. Thank
All
you so
right,
much.
super
I'm so
excited.
excited for the
Let's go ahead and hear
presentation.
from you. You can open up your presentation and take it away.
Okay, I'm sharing right now. Okay, so before we start, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who made flyers for this. It was greatly appreciated. It's so important for us to have this to be able to honor our Black history leaders. And also, if you made a slide, you're welcome to give a description on your own slide. If not, Kayla or myself will read it. And yeah, so let's just jump right into it. So for our first slide, we have Daisy Bates, made by me. Daisy Bates was an American civil rights activist, publisher, journalist, and lecturer. She faced the heart of racism and discrimination at a young age of 3, pushing her to dedicate her life to ending racial injustice. She is most commonly known for her leading role in the Little Rock Nine integration crisis, where she selected 9 African American students to enroll in an all-white high school. This was a pivotal movement to the end of segregation in schools. She had a newspaper with her husband where they dedicated it solely to the civil rights movement. She also was the president of the Arkansas chapter of the NAACP, which is the National Association of Advanced Colored People, where she focused on the integration of more schools. So overall, I would say Daisy Bates was an amazing individual who played a significant role in the contribution to Black history. Next, we have Inez Beverly Proster, made by Kayla. So Kayla, you could take it away.
Totally. So Inez Beverly Proser was the first Black woman to earn her PhD in psychology in 1933. She was one of the first psychologists to argue that racism had a damaging effect on the psychology of African American children. This research was used in debates surrounding the Brown versus Board of Education in 1954, so she is truly a pioneer and amazing woman.
Thank you so much, Kayla. Okay, moving on. We have Dr. Rebecca Lee Crumpler by Rebecca. So Rebecca, if you're here and you would like to, you could take it away.
Yes, thank you. Rebecca Lee Crumpler was born in 1832. She was the first African American female physician in the United States. She earned her medical degree from the Boston University of Medicine before going to Richmond, Virginia, where she cared for formerly enslaved people and purchased and published her book of medical discourses. She later returned to Boston and she treated patients near her home until she passed away in 1895.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. Okay. Next, we have Dr. Calvin Shirley, made by Gabriella. I'm not sure if you're here, but Gabriella, if you're here, you could take it away. Okay. I don't think Gabriella is here, so I will read this one. This was one of the first Black doctors slash obgyn in Broward County. Dr. Shirley was important for Black women during segregation since they were denied care. Dr. Shirley delivered 6,000 babies. That is amazing. So thank you, Gabriella, even though you're not here with us, if you are watching the recording. Next, we have Maya Angelou by Hillary. Hillary, you could take it away if you want to.
I am, yes. This is Maya Angelou, and she was an American poet who wrote 7 autobiographies. She was also a memorist and civil rights activist. She also wrote 3 books of essays and several books of poetry, which remain very important in Black history as of today. She was accredited for a lot of plays and movies and television shows over 50 years. She also received dozens of awards and more than 50 honorary degrees. And up there, we have one of her quotes, which stands as, "History, despite of its wretched pain, cannot be unlived, but if faced with courage, need to not be lived again." That's one of her most important quotes because it talks about how history should not be repeated again if it was a horrible part of history.
Thank you so much. I love that, and I love how you included her quote. So moving on, we have Thomas L. Jennings, made by Zenaya. Zenaya, are you here and would like to present your slide? Okay, I do not believe she is here. So Kayla, would you like to read this one?
Yeah, totally. Thomas L. Jennings was the first African American to receive a patent on March 3rd, 1821. His patent was for his advancements on the dry cleaning process known as dry scouring. He spent the money that he received from the patent on legal fees to liberate his family out of slavery and support the abolitionist cause.
Thank you so much, Kayla, for reading, and thank you, Zenaya, for making the slide. Moving on, we have Audre Lorde, made by Estelora. Estelora, if you were here, you could take it away from here. Okay, I don't believe she's here, so I will read it. Audre Lorde was born February 18th, 1934, and was an American writer, feminist, womanist, librarian, and civil rights activist. She was a self-described Black lesbian mother, warrior, and poet, who dedicated both her life and her creative talent to confronting and addressing injustice of racism, sexism, classism, capitalism, heterosexism, and homophobia. As a poet, she is best known for her technical mastery and emotional expression, as well as her poems that express anger and outrage at civil and social injustices she observed throughout her life. Her poems and prose largely deal with issues related to civil rights, feminism, lesbianism, illness and disability, and the exploration of Black female identity. So thank you so much, Estelora, for making this flyer, and we'll be moving on. Okay, next we have Jesse Owens by Maya. So Maya, if you're here, you could take it away. Sorry, I did not mean to go back, but Maya, I do not believe you're here. So Kayla, if you would like to take this one, it's all you.
Awesome. Jesse Owens was an African American Olympic track and field athlete. Owens broke 5 world records, one of which would last for 25 years. His most significant contribution was winning 4 gold medals in the 1936 Berlin Games, while Hitler was trying to prove Aryan racial superiority.
Thank you so much, Kayla, for reading, and thank you, Maya, for making this flyer.
I'm here. Sorry, I was just having trouble unmuting.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you want, you could read it or represent it.
No, it's good. Kayla did a good job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for making it. I love it.
You're welcome.
Okay. Next, we have Solomon Carter Fuller, made by Nerdly. Nerdly, sorry if I messed up your name. If you're here, you could take it from here. All right, so I don't believe he's here, so I'll read this one. Solomon Carter Fuller was the first African American psychiatrist. He was a researcher and medical educator. Born on August 11, 1872, in Monrovia, Liberia, he discovered the cause of Alzheimer's disease, and he helped correctly diagnose and train others to correctly diagnose the side effects of syphilis to prevent Black war veterans from getting misdiagnosed, discharged, and ineligible for military benefits. His portrait hangs with those of psychiatry's founding fathers at APA headquarters in Washington, D.C. Thank you so much for making this flyer. We'll be moving on. Okay. Next, we have Alice Ball, made by Faith. So Faith, if you were here, you could take it away.
Okay, I'm here. So my featured leader was Alice Ball. Alice Ball was an African American chemist who created an effective treatment for leprosy until the 1940s. Alice Ball became the first African American woman to graduate with a master's degree in chemistry from the University of Hawaii. Her experience as an instructor and chemist allowed her to find a treatment. With this discovery, many individuals were healthy enough to be brought back to their loved ones. The treatment was named after her, and it was called the Ball method. She became the first woman chemistry instructor at the University of Hawaii when she was only 23 years old. As a to her success, former Governor Mazin Harana is all day.
Thank you so much. It started breaking up on my side a bit, but from what I heard, that I loved it. An amazing flyer. Okay. Moving on, we have Dr. Carden G. Woodson, made by Edwina. So Edwina, you could take it from here.
Thank you so much. So it was such an honor to have it to focus on Dr. Carter G. Woodson. Dr. Carter Goodwin Woodson was born in New Canton, Buckingham County, Virginia, to former slaves Annie Eliz Riddle and James Henry Woodson. Dr. Carter G. Woodson, known as the father of Black history. Dr. Carter G. Woodson holds an outstanding position in early 20th century American history. In 1908, he received his Master's of Arts from the University of Chicago, and in 1912, he received his PhD in history from Harvard University. When we think about the father of Black history, Dr. Carter G. Woodson, he believed that Blacks should know their past in order to participate intelligently in the affairs of our country. He certainly strongly believed that Black history, which others have tried to so diligently to erase, is a firm foundation for young Black Americans to build on in order to become productive citizens of our society. Dr. Carter G. Woodson, he's a distinguished Black author, editor, publisher, and historian. And he said these words so eloquently: when you control a man's thinking, you don't have to worry about his actions. Thank you so much. This is Dr. Carter G. Woodson.
Thank you so much. I love the flyer and I love the information you gave us, and very well said. So again, thank you, Edwina, and we'll be moving on. Okay, Bessie Blount Griffin, made by Rihanna. So if you're here, Rihanna, you could take it from here.
Bessie Blount Griffin was an inventor who created a feeding device and taught amputee veterans to write and teach with their feet. She was a physical therapist who worked with injured soldiers during World War II. And besides being an inventor, she was also a writer, a nurse, and a forensic scientist.
Thank you so much. I love your flyer. I love the grids in the back too. It complements the words and the fonts. So thank you again, Rihanna, and we'll be moving on. Okay, Garrett Morgan, made by Kimura. So Kimura, you could take it from here.
Okay, Garrett Morgan was born March 4th, 1877 to July 27th, 1963. He was an inventor and businessman from Cleveland, Ohio. He invented the Morgan safety hood and smoke protector, which was the earlier version of the gas mask, and he invented the mechanical traffic signal, which is the traffic light. And one of his known quotes is, "If you can be the best, then why not be the best?"
Thank you so much. I love the quote and I love the pictures too. So that was Kimora. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
I believe that was the last one. Yep, so that concludes our Black History Month featured leader presentation. Thank you to everyone who made flyers for this, and I hope everyone is having a great day.
Thank you so much, Krystal. I certainly want to commend you for your leadership, again, in coordinating this month's Black History Month features. This was definitely one of the most rewarding experiences to watch as student leaders have organized and to select individuals that they would highlight. One of the most important factors of Black History Month is that we must continue to highlight individuals who more or less are unsung heroes, individuals who have not had the opportunity to have a social media era, but those who have invented, those who have coordinated, those who have organized, and never got their day in history, never got their day to shine, to be able to say that they were the ones who contributed to society. And so this opportunity that we had together to organize and to coordinate these efforts was certainly one that was most appreciated by myself, the organization Leaders Recognizing Leaders. And again, we want to commend all of the students who made an effort. And of course, we can continue to do this work of being able to let more individuals know about the work of Black leaders who have contributed to not just American history, but globally, right? And so again, we commend you. Do we have anyone who have any particular questions that they would like to ask the presenter, our coordinator, or any of the persons who designed the presentations today? Does anyone have any questions or any comments?
I don't have any questions, but I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody that sent in a flyer. It looked amazing, and it was really, really nice to see all the people that we highlighted. So thank you again, and you all did an amazing job.
Most definitely, Kayla, and thank you for being such a great team leader in assisting and organizing with Krystal. It was definitely great to see both of you organize behind the scenes. Gen Z's organizing and leading the way. Absolutely love it. So yes, congratulations to everyone who participated. And again, thank you all for making this experience such a great one. And we certainly hope to continue to do more of this great work with Leaders Recognizing Leaders. So thank you all. Have a great day. And thank you all. Happy Black History Month.
Bye, everyone.
Happy Black History Month. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Happy Black History Month. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.